Hi everyone, welcome to 369 Mystical Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo for 8 lines gate portal. Let's just clear our space with some sound energy and then we'll get to your reading. By the way, I'm also a Virgo. I'm a cusp of Leo and Virgo. So yeah, it's also a reading for me. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's get to your reading. Dear angels and spirit guides, dear cosmos, dear God, dear five elements, this is for the sign of Virgo. This is for the sign of Virgo. This is for the sign of Virgo. Please guide us. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Dear angels and spirit guides, dear cosmos, dear God, dear nature, dear five elements and the elements unseen, please guide our Virgos. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Dear angels and spirit guides, dear cosmos, dear nature, please guide our dear Virgos. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Please align the five elements, the past, present and future. Please align the five elements, the past, present and future. Please align the five elements, the past, present and future, and guide our dear Virgos. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Are you an August born or September born? If you are an August born, well, happy birthday in advance. In September, well, we'll get to that. Okay, how I do this reading is 369 method. I have like 3 rows and 3 columns. The first row has 3 cards. Past, present, future. The next row has 2 cards each, again past, present, future, and likewise the third row has 3 cards each. So this is 369 reading. The first row is the dominant energy, and the row below that and the row below that shows the progression of it. Too many cards. Your reading is quite better than the other readings I have done so far. Seriously. Nice. Lucky you. Nice. prefer to have flying cards because that represents like that's actually the card who chose to come to me as a sign. Alright. So in your past we have Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles but in reversal, Queen of Wands, and King of Wands. Whoa, lot of wands. Okay. In your present is the World, then Four of Wands in reversal, the Moon in reversal, and Five of Cups, Ten of Pentacles but in reversal, and Eight of Pentacles. Alright. In your future we have Chariot card but in reversal, Six of Pentacles, then Five of Wands, the Hierophant, Three of Cups, and Eight of Wands. Okay, let me show you your spread. Okay. Cool. Let's get to your reading. In your past, Knight of Wands, you have both the knights, Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands. Basically fire and air energy both. Together they can just cause fire. Like, a fire limited in a certain amount can cook food. Along with the air, it can just spread and cause fire. So, but then knights are like messengers. So it's like if you need to do something, you may not be the king of it, but you can just deliver something in the amount that it needs to be done. So swords represents communication and wands represent bringing something to reality, right? So in your past you were able to do both, have this balance of communication, logic, and creation. What you needed to do, what you required to bring out, you could do it. And you had this Nine of Cups, so you were quite an independent energy, happy. Can you see? This guy is just having the fruits of his efforts, like he's happy, independent, and all the cups are there with him, and he's like sitting in the center of it. So in your past you were quite happy, independent, solitary energy. You didn't really need more or need anyone. You were quite happy with where you were. You were able to bring out whatever you wanted to achieve, and you were able to give facts to somebody who needed it. Anybody came to counter you, you were able to face that person headstrong, face on, without doing really much, but in the right amount that was required. And you were able to retain your cups, your emotions, your fruits of your efforts, and be in a solitary happy energy. However, you were also in this Four of Pentacles in reversal. So whatever that you had in upright, the Four of Pentacles, this guy has like 4 pentacles, but he's like holding strong to what he has. So can be the energy of a miser, can also be like, you are required to keep a hold of something, like you are required, but I feel it's the energy of a miser, like in upright position, but yours came in reversal. So that means you were not really a miser. You were not really holding on to what you had. Just like this Nine of Cups is also quite a free energy, right? So you were not really a miser. Had it been Four of Cups, you would have like counted every penny you had, and just kept a hold on whatever the resources you had, the relationships you had. But no, it's in reversal. So you were not really holding on to what you were given or what you had. You were just happy and at peace, and you were very bravely for facing whoever came your way, bravely creating what you had to create, and were happy in an independent energy. and having both the this Queen of Wands and King of Wands. So your feminine and masculine self was balanced, and Wands represents like this energy of creation, the fire energy. So you, whatever you wanted, whatever you needed, your manifestation energy was quite powerful, quite prominent in your past. So you were able to create whatever you wanted, may it be financial, in logical side or emotional side, in career, in career or in relationships. That was your past. It was very positive, right? And you were not really giving much about, bothering much about, controlling everything in your hands, keeping a check on your accounts maybe, but you were quite happy, balanced, and in this manifestation mode, able to create what you really wanted to create in your recent past. Then comes the present. In the present, you have the entire world in your hand. Can you see? This is the dominant energy. You have the entire world in your hands, and this card has like all the, if you'll see, there is this eagle upside. There is this eagle, there is this angel, then the lion and the bull. So you have the entire world. This eagle represents the foresight, the angel represents this divine's hand, support. Then lion represents, of course, the courage, the power, and bull also represents this, facing the issue headstrong. So you had all the ability, the capability to face your obstructions, kill your, like, just go headstrong and destroy your enemy, and like the entire world is in your hands. If you'll see, she has like two magical wands in her hand, this lady. So you have the ability, you have the entire world in your hand in present time. However, also, if you'll see, the Six of Wands is in reversal. So Six of Wands upright, according to me, is where you are taking the entire community along with you. You are taking care of, like, number six energy for me is companionship, basically this sense of community, but it is in reversal. So right now in present time, you are not really bothering about people around you, your environment, your loved ones. You are not really bothering about anybody. You just want to focus upon what you need to do, what you need to achieve. And even this card of moon is in reversal. So upright, it means a lot of emotions. Can you see, there's this lot of emotions, and but in the background also there is this turmoil. However, if a person takes control, then there is a pathway that leads to calmer waters. But in reversal, that means you are not really bothering about your emotions. Also, you have maybe taken just sealed all those emotions up, sealed all those shoulds and woulds up, and you're just focusing on what you really need, what you really want to do. And there's this Five of Cups. So maybe because you are leaving a community which is not really serving you, maybe because you are just emotionally isolated for now, you are feeling this Five of Cups. So of course, whenever we leave an old environment, something gets compromised, like we lose something basically. But not all is lost. If Three Cups if you'll see, the person is sad about Three Cups that are fallen down. But if you'll just notice, there are Two Cups that are still available to the person, right? So not all is lost. You may have lost few people that were not serving you. You may have lost in certain situations, but not all is lost. There is this Ten of Pentacles, but it is in reversal. So upright, that means upright, that means a utopia. Can you see, there is this couple and there is home, there are pets available. So upright, that would have been in your present. You could have had this utopia, an ideal home full of love, full of all your fruit of your effort, hard work. You could have had it, but you are not really having it. Why is it? Because of this not taking care of your environment can be a reason, or maybe you realize this environment is not serving you. You are meant for bigger purpose, you are meant for the world, and the environment is really belittling you, or your emotions may have got hurt because they are in reversal. So that could have also meant, like, you were unable to take control of your emotions. You were unable to understand the rationality, the reason behind certain emotions. You were unable to deal with certain people, certain situations, because of which you lost three of your cups, and now you are in this sad position. But if you will just focus, you will realize not all is lost, because even if you don't have this 10 of pentacles, which is in reversal, but you do have 8 of pentacles. So that means you are working on your craft, you are working upon what you're building another platform, another craft, another business, another relationship which is in process. And even if you're not bothering about what you have lost, people you are not serving you, relationships that are not serving you, the business that was not really much beneficial for you, but the next business, the next relationship, the next connection the next craft is already in the process. So something that was not serving you, you lost it, but rather than focusing on that, you should focus upon what is serving you next, and you are already doing it. That's why there is this possibility, that's why you have the entire world in your hands, because you are silently, steadily working upon your own craft. You are working upon your own, you are just focused upon what you need to do, regardless of emotions, regardless of community, regardless of expectations, woulds and shoulds. You are not really bothering about all that. You have just sealed those things up, and you are just focusing upon, okay, let it be. I'm just focusing upon this thing in the present moment. In the future, the Chariot card is in reversal. Upright, that would have meant travel. Upright, that would have meant swift change, physically, metaphorically, or spiritually, from one old self to another, from A to B, or somebody coming from far away distance to help you out. But in reversal, that can mean postponement of a travel, or postponement of a change that you must undergo. So in order to become your new better self, the best version of yourself, there is this 6 of Pentacles. So that means you are helping out people, the community around. You are being very generous, but also you have 5 of Wands. That means arguments, that means disharmony, that means somebody trying to pull you down, jealous people around. So what I can suggest is, I think you should take this journey. Because if we don't take this journey, the Chariot card is in reversal, we are stopping our growth. We are stopping us entering into the next dimension. And even if we may be taking care of the community, we can be generous anywhere, I'll say. However, being generous only to the people around us is a limiting way of seeing it. So we can be generous anywhere to avoid this argument, this disharmony in our immediate environment. And once we do that, either step into a new dimension, or whatever, we may face all these things, this contrary energy in the future, being excessively generous and facing all these arguments or disharmony. Or we can also avoid it now that we know, and take on this journey and still be generous and still avoid the disharmony or the arguments happening. Of course, in our present, we are not really taking care of our immediate environment, right? So it's in reversal. Also, we have kept the emotions at bay. So once we keep the emotions at bay, we can keep it, our environment won't. And sometimes a lot of people, whenever we focus upon certain thing, there are a lot of people who are jealous of our hard work, jealous of our focus, of our attention. So people may try to pull you down. However, we don't need to let it dissuade us, because there's this card of Hierophant in the future. Hierophant is the ultimate wisdom, like person who can guide others, a person to whom others also come for guidance. So either you can be that person, or either somebody who is wise will come into your life to guide you, or maybe your own inner conscious will guide you, like, okay, take these steps, this is not working out, this is not working out, these people are really anti you, and it's no point helping certain people, it's no point wasting your emotions in certain situations, or it really doesn't matter who thinks what for us. Let's just let it be, and let's just focus upon our own craft. Once you do that, you listen to that inner wisdom, or you let a wise person guide you, or you guide people around you, become this Hierophant energy, the major arcana card. You will be in a position to celebrate some kind of achievement, some kind of joy along with your friends. There's this Three of Cups. So once you do that, maybe undertake that journey, maybe undergo that transformation, take that chariot rather than obstructing it, rather than being stuck to your old situation. If you take that chariot, you be generous, you don't really bother about who says what, and listen to your inner guidance, listen to the people who are offering you wisdom. You can have this sense of achievement, you can celebrate the efforts of your hard work in your present time, in your future, along with your friends or loved ones. And finally, you have this Eight of Wands, which is the energy of leadership, energy of fire, energy of manifestations. So you will be able to, if you'll see, there is also a mountain with a cottage upon it in the background. So it's like the planning stage. So it's not like 10 of Wands, it's not entirely, it's not like whatever you wish immediately is coming into function. But with Eight of Pentacles in the present time, that's craft, hard work, and with Eight of Wands in your future, that's good luck and leadership. You can really achieve something with your friends and have a good future with wisdom intact, Hierophant, with generosity, taking care of the community regardless of disharmony, regardless of whoever is saying whatsoever. Just focus on your craft. Do take care of your environment a little bit more. Don't bother about who says what for you. Just focus on your craft. Take the required changes. Do undergo that journey if it comes your way, maybe physical, maybe metaphorical or spiritual. Just take that journey and let yourself change. Allow the divine to do its doings upon you. I hope this resonated with you. This is the first time I'm doing these readings, tarot card readings. If it's a general reading anyway, do support my channel if you found it helpful. Off I go, yo. 369 Tarot.